So let's continue. So we're on Siman 26 and page 286. 287. I'm not sure where I said that. 287 and Sieve number 3. So we continue our topic, the laws of Mourner's Kaddish, right? So a person, as we said last time, in his 7 days of mourning, then 30 days and 1 year of mourning. Okay, so he's saying Kaddish. Or for Yahrtzeit. Okay, so number 3. In addition to the mourner, who is within the Shiva, so Shiva we said 7 days, somebody passed away, right? There is also someone present, if in addition of the mourner, who is within the Shiva, there is also someone present in a synagogue who is observed the Yahrtzeit, universally death for a parent. So Yahrtzeit, it's once a year. So this person came. So for him, the only possibility to say Kaddish is only for his person, or for his parent, or somebody close to him. Only this day. That's it, right? This mourner, in the 7th day, he has other days, right? So commentators say the Kitzur now offers the exception to the rule of the previous year. Although Kitzur ruled that the mourner who is within the first 7 days is entitled to recite every Kaddish when there is someone present, even when there is someone present in a synagogue who observing the Yahrtzeit, or who is within the first 30 days of the mourning, the one with the Yahrtzeit is entitled to recite 1 Kaddish. So basically, as we said, in the olden days, I'm not sure when these olden days finished, I'm not sure. So it was one person who was saying Kaddish, so they would assign this Kaddish to 2 different people. So today, everybody say in the same time, at least in most of the synagogue that I know of. Maybe there is some difference, I'm not sure. But the proper way, the original way is like this. So basically, this person who is in his 7 days of Shiva, and then comes this person whose father's Yahrtzeit is on that day. So this person who observes Shiva has to give one Kaddish to that person who's observing Yahrtzeit. Then, if the mourner who is within the Shiva is a minor, that's very interesting. And we said last time, not only adults can say Kaddish, but even minors, right? Who attend the synagogue throughout the 7 days of Shiva, possible. The Yahrtzeit observer is entitled to recite 1 Kaddish. That's it. So, as last time we said, the last halacha that we learned. So, if somebody is in a state of Shiva, so we gave him all of the Kaddish. Here we say 1 Kaddish we're going to take away from him. 18, commentary. Kitzur rules that a minor is not included in the law of the mourning and may attend synagogue to recite Kaddish on each of the 7 days of the mourning. Therefore, his claim is exclusive. So let me read one more time and try to understand. That a minor is not included in his law of mourning. He's looks like he's not obligated to mourn. And may attend, I apologize. So the minor is, since he's not obligated in the mitzvahs. So laws of the mourning, so meaning what? That 7th day, a person who is sitting Shiva, he has to sit Shiva literally. He has to stay in his home, right? So now we say it does not concern minor, because minor, like let's say 10 years old boy, right? So he's not obligated in the mitzvahs. So he can go to synagogue to say Kaddish for his father, let's say. Right? Rahman al-Islam, sorry. Yeah, not a good idea to say that, but it happens, right? So basically, the minor is not included in laws of mourning and may attend the synagogue. So the adult should stay home, but the minor can attend the synagogue, right, to recite Kaddish on each of the 7 days of the month. Therefore, his claim to exclusive Kaddish privileges is weakened. Okay. So continue. If there are many Yahrtzeit observers, that's the problem. So when you have a bigger shul, right, Baruch Hashem, I mean, you have many people, but it's possible, let's say, there is 3 or 5 people came on that day, and they observe Kaddish. They have Yahrtzeit on that day. If there are many Yahrtzeit observers, each one is entitled to recite 1 Kaddish. Even if the minor who is within the 7 days of the morning will be pushed away entirely, right, and will not be able to recite 1 Kaddish. Similarly, if there is a 30-day mourner, there is a mourner who is within the first 30 days of bereavement present, he is also entitled to recite 1 Kaddish. Okay, so after the 7th day, he can go back to the synagogue, and after the 30 days, as we said, there is this special mourning also. However, if there are many 30 days mourners, it could be, I don't know, brothers or even from one family, it could be, I don't know, when somebody passes away, it could be brother of the deceased and son of the deceased, or 2 sons of the deceased.
I have a question now.
Okay.
According to someone that asked, he's a Noahide and on Rabbi videos, he was asking what can he do equivalent to a Kaddish as a Noahide, or if he can do Kaddish being a Noahide, or is something exclusive for Jewish people.
Okay. So what was the answer? What did
no, nobody answer him. So maybe I can ask this question for him here.
Okay, so all right. So I don't think you can do Kaddish. Kaddish is only for Jews, right? So I mean, people. I mean, Kaddish is very important, but you can do other things for Noachide, right? You can give tzedakah when he's married, for sure, right? You can learn Torah when he's married, for sure. You can do other mitzvahs in his marriage. You understand? So that's you can do lots of things, but Kaddish you cannot. So there are some things that you cannot do. All right? Okay. So one more time. However, if there are many 30 days mourners, the minor who is a 7-day mourner does not become completely displaced due to them. So now, so it's not a Yahrtzeit. So Yahrtzeit, as we said, it's once a year. So we understand that these people want to say Kaddish. Right now, we say there is somebody in a 30-day. There are many people in a 30-day mourning. Right. So I mean, still they have other days to say Kaddish. Okay, so this minor who is in 7 days, right? So 7 days is much stricter, as we said before. So I mean, he still have a privilege to say Kaddish. Commentary. Sibir Halacham rules that during the first 7 days, although a minor attends the synagogue every day, he is not required to yield to a mourner who is within the 30 days period. Okay, so he's not required to yield. So meaning he's saying. But somehow, I'm not sure, it's always say who attends synagogue every day. So it's not like he just came and that's it. So meaning that he is a serious boy. That's what it means. However, if he's an adult who may not attend the synagogue during the 7 days of mourning, even if he prayed with a minyan in his home and recite Kaddish at every prayer, nevertheless, when he attends the synagogue on Shabbos, he's entitled to recite every Kaddish. So a grown-up person, as we said before, he stays home, right? For 7 days. Now he came to the shul, right? On Shabbos only. I mean, that's what we said last time. On Shabbos there is no mourning or holidays, right? So he comes to the shul and he's entitled to every Kaddish commentary. Since this is the only day on which he may attend the synagogue during the Shiva, even though his absence from the synagogue did not prevent him from reciting Kaddish, he has a precedence over the other mornings. So, meaning what? This line means that basically people could have come to his house and he could have said Kaddish there. Okay. However, if he's an adult who may not attend the synagogue during the 7 days of the morning, right? Even if he prayed with a minyan in his home and recite Kaddish at every prayer, nevertheless, when he attends the synagogue on Shabbos, he is entitled to recite every Kaddish, which is understandable. Even if the Yahrtzeit observer is also in attendance, so here we go, so he is a conflict, the 7 days mourner is still entitled to recite every Kaddish, except for the Kaddish over which they should cast lots. Okay. So there is a Kaddish that they should cast lots, meaning like a lottery. So only one person can win. However, if the 7 days of the mourning were suspended due to a holiday, or if the day of the mourning have not yet begun, due to the holiday, as we said before, the Shiva is a cancel or like partially cancel, or if the days of the mourning have not yet begun, meaning that they did not bury the body, right? As his father or mother died on a festival. So as we said last time, there is no mourning on a festival, so he cannot start. He cannot start the Shiva, okay, on the festival. Then the law that applies to a minor applies to him as well, as he is permitted to attend the synagogue on each day, right? So if it's Chol HaMoed, this intermediate days and stuff like that. So let's see commentary. Although he is still within the 7 days of the mourning, since he is permitted to attend the synagogue every day, meaning on holidays and intermediate days, the law of the minor applies to him as well. So minor, we said he is not obligated to stay home, right? And he must yield to a person who is observing the Yahrtzeit. As we said, one Kaddish.